Without time to be here. So like he said, we are going to be doing a lot of aggregations, amendments, and all that. So I would like Haruna to please bring up the Honorable Minister. Thank you.
Yes, women are taking the center stage. So at this point, I will call the mother of women in this hall, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development, Hajia Iman Suleiman. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, my dear brother, Mr. Haruna. I've never heard anybody introduce me the way you did today. That's what happens when your brother is the MC. You remember the SSA to the President on Financial Inclusion, Office of the OVP. He said that time is against us. But women in Nigeria, we believe it's women o'clock, so time is for us. For the first time, we have a crop of he for she's, rooting for women in Nigeria, including himself. And we must be very grateful for this, and we'll never take it for granted. We'll make the most of this opportunity. I'd like to apologize on behalf of my chairman, House Committee on Women Affairs, who had to leave for the airport, and I myself is running out of time because I have a 1 o'clock flight to catch. So I would just rush through my speech, but before then I would like to recognize a few of my big brothers here and my sisters that I've seen. I would like to recognize the chairman of the Federal Mortgage Bank Board, who is the immediate past Deputy Governor of Kano State, Malam Gawuna. I recognize you. I would like to recognize the representative of the Deputy Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Hart. I'd like to recognize my dear brother, MD Credit Corps, Mr. Uzoma. I recognize you. Representative of the FCT Minister of State, I recognize you. And my dear brother, the project manager of the Rhgeep, Malam Hamza, I know how passionate you are. And I know that you make the best of this opportunity. I am delighted to join you all at this stakeholder roundtable convened under the Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, the Rhgeep. This gathering could not have come at a better time, as our nation is pressing forward for the vision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to consolidate the gains of democracy and accelerate inclusive national development under the Renewed Hope Agenda. The Renewed Hope Agenda of Mr. President recognizes that women, children, the family unit, and other vulnerable groups are not marginal to national progress. They are central to it. It is therefore the deliberate policy of this administration to place them at the heart of our development architecture, ensuring that no one is left behind. The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, which I have a privilege of steering, is the institutional mechanism mandated to drive advancement for women and to protect them, our children, the vulnerable groups, and the advancement and cohesion of our family units to strengthen our communities. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, may I, at this point, commend the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, the leadership of the INSIPA, and the dedicated Rhgeep team, under the leadership of my dear brother, as well as all stakeholders that are present here today. Your commitment to inclusion and empowerment of Nigerians is unwavering. Our mission at the ministry is to build a simple yet powerful truth. When women are empowered, we empower the entire family, her community, and in turn, our beloved nation. Women are the first investors in national security and our collective prosperity. Women are the first to invest in the health, the nutrition, and education of their children, creating a ripple effect that lifts every household they touch. Nigeria is home to over 150 million women and girls. In Nigeria, women make up over 70% of our agricultural workforce. They are the bedrock of our food security, relentlessly tilling the land, planting the seeds, and harvesting our crops. Yet, women, they receive the smallest share of the profit. They bear the heaviest labor, but are excluded from the value addition, access to markets, and critical decision making. This is an imbalance that we're determined to correct. We believe that agriculture is the most efficient and direct pathway to building the economic power of our women. And we are transforming women to be more effective in production, which is where a large concentration of women in agriculture are entering from. That is why, under the leadership of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, our ministry launched the Women Agro Value Expansion Program, the Renewed Hope WAVE program. His Excellency, in an intentional move to solidify his promise to Nigerian women, launched the Renewed Hope Social Impact Intervention 774 in June 2025, a social development strategy of the Ministry of Women Affairs to catalyze the advancement of Nigerian women, children and their families around 8 core areas of development, spanning from protection, access to energy, economic empowerment across agro, the care economy, and other emerging economies. We have commenced pilot programs across the 774 local government areas. Of utmost importance to this meeting today is the WAVE program, the Women Agro Value Expansion Program, which we will be officially launching in a few short weeks here in Abuja. The national commitment aims at women from just operating at farms, gateway to marketplaces. We're transforming women into true agro entrepreneurs, making them efficient in agro processing, turning them into processors and value creators. It is time to deliberately intervene and include women across all sectors. The WAVE program, in which we partner with the Rhgeep, has a dual objective: to build women's capacity within the agro-food systems across agricultural value chains so they can be prosperous and support Nigeria. Women feed Nigeria as a nation. I promise you that Nigerian women will not only feed Nigeria or Africa, but we will feed the world with our model. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude due to time. In the first pilot phase of his program, Nigerian government a few years ago made an ambitious investment in women, the very first ever. Women have been underinvested in and underserved in Nigeria. But the government has invested over $540 million in the women's space. It's unprecedented. We must give it for Mr. President. And this is targeted to reach 4.5 million women. It's also another program that will partner with Rhgeep to ensure inclusivity and sustainability and sustainable development. On this note, I would like to thank Rhgeep for all they're doing. I would like to thank all the stakeholders, including the Office of the OVP under the Inclusion Program that continues to put women at the forefront, knowing that women are bankable and they're very accountable. We'll give them access to market internationally and locally. I thank you all for your commitment. I wish you a great program. May God bless you all, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Amma, you wait for a group photograph. Sirs, please join us. Very soon, women are taking the center stage. They're taking said. So, in my next word, planning to become a woman. Let's move back, please. Let's move back. Yes. Beautiful. Are you okay, guys? Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, see you soon and safe trip. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is the launch and unveiling of Rhgeep 3.0, ladies and gentlemen. David, continue from where we stopped.
Thank you very much. One more time. I think we are working with good timing here. Please, I'd like to request if the documentary is set. Okay. All right. we will move to our goodwill messages, and I have two solid organizations that will be presented by their leadership to greet the House. And the first on my list is the principal sponsor of this roundtable today. And our guest speaker, the keynote speaker rather, talked about digital use in carrying out the Rhgeep 3.0 and the agenda of Mr. President. And the person I am bringing up here has a platform that can take more than 10 million Nigerians digitally, having to do with financial inclusion, disbursement, accountability, as the case might be. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome a partner and a key sponsor of this platform today. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of Aquila. Can we please put our hands together for Mrs. Amandine? Please put your hands together for her. This is the face of Aquila. Thank you very much. Say hi to the House and present a goodwill message. Welcome, madam.
Thank you very much. Is it afternoon or morning? Okay, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Due to the time, let me stand into the existing protocol. Distinguished leaders, esteemed partners, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Amandine Kwaku. I'm a founder of Aquila Solution and the CEO of Mash FinTech, a digital cooperative management platform that has been built to participate, to collaborate, and to partner when it comes to financial inclusion program. It is a privilege to stand before you today at this national round table for the launch of the renewed Hope Rhgeep 3. And I want to thank the National Program Manager for involving Aquila into this wonderful, impactful, and powerful program. I extend warm greeting and deep appreciation to the federal government, to the NCPA, and also all stakeholders for this program. This roundtable is more than an event. It is a statement of trust, transparency, and commitment to millions of Nigerians who look to Rhgeep as a pathway to opportunity. As we reflect the lesson of Rhgeep 1.0 and 2.0, we now have the chance to build a stronger, smarter, and more sustainable system. At Aquila, our mission is align with this vision. Leverage technology and collaboration to drive financial inclusion and empower the underserved. We believe that when the provides market women, farmers, artisans, and youth, entrepreneurs with access to credit and digital tools, we are not just financing businesses. We are financing hope, dignity, and transformation. And transformation have to be a movement that is actually driven by the government and by the Rhgeep program. As partner in this journey, we reaffirm our commitment to supporting Rhgeep 3.0 with innovating solutions that will help strengthen transparency, scale impact, and ensure accountability. Together, we can truly achieve the target of reaching 5 million beneficiaries in 2027 and even more importantly, transform lives for generations to come. Let me conclude by reminding us a simple truth. Financial inclusion is not charity. It is nation building. May this roundtable mark the beginning of a renewed era of trust, collaboration, and shared prosperity for Nigeria. Thank you again for inviting us. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. And all together, let's be part of this movement of building sustainability, dignity, and trust. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Akila. Akila is going to be on the field working with Rhgeep, and she said something very striking. This is just charity. It goes beyond that. Thank you very much, ma'am. We'll still be hearing more from Akila during the panel session. I'd like to bring up stage one other very key partner of Rhgeep 3.0. Please help me welcome, to give a quick goodwill, the representative of Sidani. Can we please have the representative of Sidani? Thank you very much. He's right here. Thank you very much, Sidani.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Godfrey Petgrave, and I will be giving a goodwill on behalf of my managing partner, who is unavoidably absent. Distinguished guests, esteemed stakeholders, and valued partners, on behalf of Sidani Group, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you all to this stakeholder roundtable event, a gathering of devoted and vital topics to be discussed. We're going to be building trust, strengthening transparency, and scaling impact through financial inclusion. That's the purpose of Rhgeep. But we at Sidani Group, through our agriculture division, we are very proud to stand along the Rhgeep program management team and its partners in supporting micro, small, and medium enterprises as the backbone of our economy. In alignment with our mission at Sidani Group, we are committed to fostering growth, empowering communities, and unlocking opportunities that enable every hardworking entrepreneur and farmer to thrive. Incidentally, at Sidani Group, through our agri division, we lay emphasis on the support for smallholder farmers, empowering them with digital agricultural skills that can enable them solve their agricultural problems and derive greater benefits from farming activities. Together, we embrace the call to action, deepening trust, and enhancing transparency through innovation. As we engage in today's critical dialogue, let us embrace a spirit of collaboration, share bold ideas, and forge actionable pathways that will catalyze sustainable change for millions of farmers and agripreneurs across Nigeria. Therefore, we remain steadfast in our support. We are confident that by working together, we can maximize the potential for financial inclusion and drive our shared prosperity aspirations. Thank you all, and we wish you every fruitful and inspiring roundtable discussion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, another round of applause for the Sidani Group. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to quickly recognize the CEO, MD Credit Corp, Mr. Uzoma Wagba. Please, a round of applause for him. You're welcome, sir. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. From the National Commission for Refugee is Hajia Saadetu, the Director, PRS. Please, a round of applause for Hajia. You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much. We'll have a short documentary that will be previewed by everyone here. It tells a message of where we are headed to, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Men on the console, are we ready for the documentary? Are we set? Okay, beautiful, thank you. The light can go off if you want.
In every corner of Nigeria, there are dreams. Dreams carried by market women, by farmers in dusty fields, by artisans shaping the future with bare hands. But for many, these dreams remain out of reach, not for lack of effort, but for lack of access. This is the gap the Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, Rhgeep, was created to close. Industry with one powerful mission to provide small loans to everyday Nigerians, from traders and artisans to agricultural workers and young entrepreneurs. Rhgeep 1.0 offered loans between 10,000 naira and 300,000 naira, empowering over 2.3 million beneficiaries across the country. By 2019, Rhgeep had become one of the largest grassroots financial interventions in Africa. Then came a storm. In 2020, the world paused. The COVID-19 pandemic halted economics, froze plans, and deepened poverty. But in 2021, Rhgeep returned stronger. Rhgeep 2.0, launched under the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, a new force was deployed. The community orientation and mobilization of ICES of the National Orientation Agency, working as Rhgeep desk officers in all 774 local government areas. Their task to reach the unreached, and they delivered with dedication and passion. It was a promise of inclusion for those who had given so much to the nation, often without recognition. As Nigeria changes, so must its programs.
The reform that will come with Rhgeep is such a way that we are going to make it, one, transparent and accountable, to also make it responsive so that those who benefited will also pay back for others to listen. And also we are going to make it more digitally, technologically compliant, so that whatever we do, we'll have a geomarking of all those farms and every other system. We can trace our beneficiaries, so that whatever we say, we can do it. And this becomes necessary, even for the international community to have trust in us.
This is another cluster, which this one is not a grant for the vulnerable, but kind of a soft loan in which farmers, we call it farmer money, trader money, and market money. These are grants that are given to people without collateral, without interest, for them to be able to come up with a trade, either in agriculture, either in the business area market, or either as a trading company. And loans are given to farmers 300,000, then we are likely to improve it very soon, and to traders 100,000, which we believe when men and Nigerian women that need to be into the market or engage into one activity or the other are able to get source of fund, access to funds, we believe definitely we are reaching somewhere. More so with the hardship currently being experienced in the country, people can be able to aspire.
Enter Rhgeep 3.0, a bold restructuring aimed at making the program smarter, stronger, and more sustainable. In partnership with private sector players, development partners, and commercial banks, Rhgeep 3.0 seeks to broaden access and deepen impact. A new initiative, the goals. Enter Rhgeep 3.0, strategic redesign, not just a restart, guided by the renewed hope agenda and coordinated by the program manager, Mr. Hamza Ibrahim Baba.
Following our lessons from Rhgeep 2.0, we actually bringing up mechanisms to make it more transparent where the actual beneficiaries are targeted. And these are people who are honestly doing their businesses in our communities. They may not belong to any political parties, they may not be politicians. So the new approach now is to have enumerators at the local level. Already we have state coordinators in all the 36 states, including Abuja. And also in each local government, we're hoping to get a DEX officer for Rhgeep, who is part of the community, or who is conversant with the community outreach of their local government. And we're also coming up with some new approach of using technology and AI for actually identifying some of those beneficiaries' locations and capturing them where they're doing their businesses. So I assure the general public that this Rhgeep 3.0 will be free from any manipulation, free from any errors of the past.
Rhgeep 3.0 is more than a credit program. It is a system of empowerment with architecture to match its ambition. Its design is bold but deliberate, combining human capacity with digital intelligence, pairing financial access with enterprise development, and aligning national intent with community realities. At its core, Rhgeep 3.0 is not just about disbursement. It is about building confidence in public systems, creating opportunities that scale with integrity, and delivering results that can be verified and sustained. The real story of Rhgeep is not in statistics, it's in stories. Like the woman in Gwagalada who grew her pepper-selling business into a wholesale outlet with just 10,000 naira. These are the voices of change. These are the champions of Nigeria's future.
I thank Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who helped us with the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, who helped us to get this loan. And with this loan, we have been doing our business. The business have improved. And of course, due to these economic challenges, we want the money to be increased so that it will now tally with the economy. We thank them, we also appreciate them. May God bless them. And with this business, our children used to go to school, and then also our business have thrived. Thank you so much.
She said I was given 50,000 naira, which I invested in my business and made profit. We thank the President for introducing this initiative that supports petty traders, and we also appreciate all the team members.
When I received the money, I used it to buy more beef. As you can see, I'm having more beets now.
They gave us money. The money they gave to me, then I get all this fridge. Before I'm selling my mineral inside cooler, but today I've expanded. I got this fridge here. mineral plenty inside.
This my business. I started it small with one table. And today you can see an extension. I have an extension here and it cuts Rhgeep. So I want to also appeal to Rhgeep that they should not forget also that good thing they have been doing to our women, which I benefited, that they should continue.
The 50,000 naira loan they gave to us, you can see, I was selling only garden egg, but it improved to this shower shop and other things here. We really appreciate you people. And we pray that God Almighty will make you people to bring more for us.
I'm part of those people that benefited for the Rhgeep program. The money has helped us in our business. It has really improved from where we are to another level. I wanted to thank the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the humanitarian ministers, I want to thank them. Then the national coordinator, national program manager, Baba Ahmed Hamzat Ibrahim. I want to say thank you for your support, and we are expecting you to do more. We are like Oliver Twist, still asking for more so that we can do more and we can be better in our business.
And the program manager, government enterprises and empowerment program.
Hey, how we will make it the business in a big way.
From 2016 to date, Rhgeep has evolved, but its heart remains the same.
From the testimonies from some of the beneficiaries in the previous disbursement of Rhgeep 2.0, you can see that they are happy, they have utilized the money. This Rhgeep loan has transformed their businesses. They are happy, and you can see some of their businesses have changed significantly.
And now, as Rhgeep 3.0 begins a new era, it carries with it the dreams of millions and the renewed hope of a nation rising. Rhgeep, empowering the grassroots, building the future, one loan, one life, one community at a time.
Mr. President, the President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as part of his renewed hope agenda, wants to reduce poverty. And the reduction of poverty is part of the mandate of government enterprises and empowerment program. So I want to implore on Nigerians to give us the necessary support and cooperation in achieving the mandate of government enterprises and empowerment program, which is economic inclusiveness and also reducing the level of poverty among our populations. We hope with the support of the general public and all Nigerians, all hands must be on deck to ensure that we achieve this mandate.
Wow. What a journey. It's not all about statistics. It's about stories from real people. And you've seen it, evidence-based, ladies and gentlemen. The flip side of this is that the women are asking for more like Oliver Twist to add to their refrigerators, Well, give a man this, and the next thing he'll go and marry another wife. So women, you are actually taking charge. Please, a round of applause for all the women in the house. Thank you. And again, when you marry more wives, you are also empowering more women, Abby. Yeah? The women will not agree with this. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, while that short documentary was showing, one of the eggheads in the government, the economic advisor, special advisor on economic matters to the president, office of the vice president, my own brother, Dr. Chief Alhaji Tokwe Fasao walks in. Please a round of applause for Mr. Tokwe Fasao. You're welcome, sir. Thank you so much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the chairman state coordinator for NCPA, Honorable Imran Usman Jibrin, is here. Please a round of applause for him. DG Nasarawa State Social Investment Agency is also in the house. You're welcome, Mr. DG. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are still giving the goodwill. They are the backbone of the success of this GP. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be my pleasure to invite the representative of the Bank of Industry in 1 minute to give the goodwill. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bank of Industry. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Mr. Kagara. You're welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, all. To save time, of course, I'll stand by the existing protocol. Mr. MC, 1 minute. This one, it means you have, of course, the history of Rhgeep cannot be complete without mentioning the Bank of Industry. We started it, and successfully. And of course, we always want to associate ourselves with Rhgeep. We are proud of it. It has earned the bank award continentally wise, many fora worldwide. It's been adjourned to be the most loudest and biggest ambitious program of government. And we're happy that it is Nigeria that started it, and other countries are copying. MC, you will permit me to please make some statement, because we did this, and we know that the backbone of Rhgeep is the transparency, the accountability that it contains. And each time we are talking about it, we are proud to mention it to the public. We have the facts and figures which we always want to mention. As many of us we know, the Rhgeep stands as a transformational pillar of the National Social Investment Program, launched in 2016 with a mission to catalyze financial inclusion by delivering micro-lending directly to underserved segment of our society: women, youth, petty traders, artisans, farmers, and informal enterprises. As the executing agency for the phase 1, the Bank of Industry embraced this mandate with innovative spirit and operational excellence. We architected a digitally enabled, scalable delivery model grounded in grassroots, agent network, and data captured technology, enabling onboarding of beneficiaries at the market level in real time with transparent end-to-end value delivery system. By 2019, Rhgeep had empowered over 2 million micro-enterprises with collateral-free, interest-free loans, earning recognition as the largest government-led microcredit program globally. Specifically, the trader money arm extended loans from 10,000 to petty traders and artisans, benefiting over 2 million petty businesses. market money, serve more structured small businesses, disbursing interest-free credit between 50,000 and 100,000 naira to over 300,000 micro enterprises nationwide. Farmer money provided tailored agricultural financing, impacting over 3,000 farmers, often linked with guaranteed off-takers. Through this initiative, Bank of Industry facilitated over 30 billion naira in disbursement to more than 2 million beneficiaries under the Rhgeep umbrella. This has profound ripple effect. At least 50% of the beneficiaries were women, promoting gender economic inclusion. Many recipients were accessing formal financial service, such as bank accounts, mobile wallet, for the first time, driving last-mile financial inclusion. The program innovation used the BVN, a digital collateral mobile wallet, real-time data captured, and agent network significantly reduced the transaction cost and improved targeting. In 2019, Rhgeep Impact NBOI the Financial Inclusion Award at the African Bankers Award in Equatorial Guinea, recognizing the program as Africa's most impactful financial inclusion initiative. Let us, at this roundtable discussion, to reinforce the institutional synergy, co-creation strategy roadmap, and deepen the recent financial inclusion under the Renewed Hope agenda. I can see in this crowd, a number of participants of the Rhgeep when we are doing it. A pillar of the success of the Rhgeep is one of us here, Zoma. Yeah, looking like it's you I'm referring to, you know. Oga Dr. Fateh has been working with us in many other programs. Bank of Industry is willing and ready to contribute, to suggest, to partner with the activation of this laudable program. On behalf of my management of Bank of Industry, we extend a very goodwill message for this program and express our readiness and willingness to do anything we can to make it possible, to make it reliable, dependable, and continue to be transparent, you know, and accountable. We are proud that today we have the figures. We know who and who we gave these monies. The data are there, real time. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity, and we are grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bank of Industry. You're so industrious with time that you almost... Distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
All right, quickly would like to bring up the representative of the Honorable Minister of State Finance, Mrs. Ndidi Chinoyem, Director, Economic Policy, Office of the Honorable Minister. Can we please have her for her goodwill? Very brief. They are very economical with time also. Please put your hands together for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocols already because of time. I stand here on behalf of the Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anete, CFA, at this particular event. It is with immense pleasure and a deep sense of duty that I deliver this goodwill message at this stakeholders roundtable on the Government Enterprise Empowerment Program. I commend the National Social Investment Program Agency for convening this crucial dialogue and for its leadership in strengthening the tools that directly uplift the lives of millions of Nigerians. Distinguished stakeholders, the Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program is not just another intervention. It's a flagship of program that the National Social Investment Program that lies at the very heart of our national agenda to promote financial inclusion, reduce poverty, and stimulate grassroots economic activities. For decades, one of the central challenges of our economy has been how to bridge the gap between policy at the national level as well as impact on the community level. While we have invested heavily in infrastructure, macroeconomic reforms, and industrialization, millions of hardworking Nigerians in the informal sector, they are our one market women, artisans, transport workers, farmers, and micro-entrepreneurs, have remained excluded from the benefits of formal finance and organized economic growth. However, the Federal Ministry of Finance has long recognized that financial inclusion is a cornerstone of inclusive growth. A nation cannot grow when nearly 40% of its adult population remain excluded from the formal financial system. Exclusion here means vulnerability. It means dependence on exploitative money lenders. It means the inability to build credit history, access insurance, or invest in the education and health of one's children. Financial inclusion, therefore, is not an abstract concept. It is the difference between surviving and thriving for millions of families. It's about giving our women, who make up averagely the 60% of the informal trading population, the tools to expand their businesses. When people are financially included, they are not just recipients of aid, they become active contributors to the economy, paying taxes, employing others, as well as strengthening the social impact and contract. The significance of today's roundtable recognition that no single institution can deliver. Government has to take responsibility to provide the enabling environment. For too long, fragmentation and duplication have weakened impact. Different agencies often run parallel initiatives without the benefit of shared data, coordinated outreach, or harmonized monitoring. Today's dialogue must therefore prioritize all these areas. As we deliberate on this today, let me highlight three areas. There are three key areas where we must deepen Rhgeep's design for greater impact: expanding reach through technology, embedding financial literacy and market access, strengthening monitoring, evaluation, and feedback. Ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize that the Federal Ministry of Finance, and indeed the administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, remains firmly committed to making financial inclusion and empowerment of citizens a national priority. The Renewed Hope Agenda places people at the center of economic reform. It is not enough to grow GDP's figures. We must grow household incomes. It is not enough as well to attract foreign investment and the power plants. We must also empower the market woman whose small kiosk sustains her family, and that's exactly what we have witnessed today on the documentation. So we say a big thank you to you. You are doing great. The government views Rhgeep as a temporary project, but as part of the National Social Compact. a commitment that economic growth will not leave the poor and vulnerable behind. As we proceed to these sections, I want to leave us with this charge. Let us approach this roundtable as a ceremonial event, not as a ceremonial event, but as a genuine call to action. The measure of Rhgeep's success will not be the number of loans disbursed, but the number of lives transformed. It will be told in the story of a widow who grows her poultry farm, of a youth who graduates from roadside repairs to a registered enterprise, of a farmer who moves from subsistence farming to surplus. These are the dividends that will justify our efforts today. I urge all partners here present to think boldly, collaborate openly, and act with urgency. Together, we can build a financial inclusion model that is uniquely Nigerian, one that reflects our resilience, our entrepreneurial spirit, and our determination to leave no citizen behind. I thank this noble institute, INSPA, once again for convening this timely roundtable, and I look forward to the strategies, commitments, innovations that will emerge from our deliberations. May God bless all our collective efforts, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma'am. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, a round of applause for the representative of a minister.
Thank you, Madam, for being economical with time. Talking about time, we are preparing to go for a break, but before then, we want to declare this session open, and to help us do that, no other person but our very own, the Honorable Minister of State, Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Yusuf Tanko Sununu. Can we please put our hands together as the representative or so? All right. While we're working on that, okay. Thank you very much. Ably represented by one of the directors. Thank you very much. She is going to help us introduce herself. Mrs. Ifenwa, thank you very much, Ma. It's good to have you around. And we trust that this declaration opens up this event. Welcome, Madam.
I am Mrs. Ifenwa Ikwozo, Director, Reforms, Coordination and Innovation and Service. I'm here to represent the Honorable Minister of State, Federal Ministry of Humanitarian and Poverty Reduction at this national roundtable on the Renewed Hope Government and Empowerment Program, Rhgeep 3.0. The theme of this roundtable meeting is building trust, strengthening transparency, and scaling impact through financial inclusion. The Honorable Minister, Permanent Secretary, distinguished members of the National Assembly, Director Generals, Chief Executives of MDAs, representatives of our development partners, leaders of farmers associations, traders, market women, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this national roundtable on the Renewed Hope Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program 3.0. Today's gathering is not just a meeting of like minds. It is a collective commitment of advancing the economic empowerment of millions of Nigerians. especially the most vulnerable among us. Our team, building trust, strengthening transparency, and scaling impact through financial inclusion, is timely, purposeful, and a true reflection of our shared responsibility to make financial empowerment accessible, accountable, and transformative. The Renewed Hope Rhgeep is one of the flagship programs of the National Social Investment Program Agency, NCIPA. It is designed to support petty traders, farmers, artisans, and small business owners with interest-free credit that enables them to grow their business and contribute to our national economy. Since its inception, the program has touched millions of lives. However, with Renewed Hope Rhgeep 3.0, we are raising the bar, introducing stronger mechanisms for transparency, leveraging technology for accountability, and broadening access to ensure that no Nigerian is left behind. Trust is the cornerstone of every successful social protection program. Nigerians must trust that government interventions are fair, transparent, and impactful. This roundtable is therefore a platform to deepen collaboration with all stakeholders, government MDAs, development partners, civil society, and most importantly, the intended beneficiaries. Through digital registration, robust monitoring and evaluation systems, and opening reporting, Renewed Hope Rhgeep 3.0 will ensure that every Naira disbursed can be traced to a beneficiary whose life is genuinely being transformed. Financial inclusion is not merely about access to credit. It is about unlocking opportunities, building resilience, and enabling economic participation for our farmers. It means the ability to invest in better seeds and tools. For our traders and market women, it means expanding stock and stabilizing income. By bringing these groups into the formal financial system, we are not only empowering them individually, but also strengthening our national economy and fostering inclusive growth. Ladies and gentlemen, today's roundtable marks another bold step in our collective journey to uplift millions of Nigerians out of poverty through sustainable financial empowerment. Let us live here with renewed determination to build trust, strengthen transparency, and scale impact, because when we empower our people, we empower our nation. I thank you all for your presence and commitment, and therefore we declare the opening of the sessions, session 1.
Thank you very much. Can we please put our hands together for the Honorable Minister of State for declaring this very event open. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set for why we are here. Now, almost everyone from Nigeria is represented to chart a course. He's been with us since morning. We call him